Good evening, everyone. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and we'll start our session.
Recording in progress.
Yes, let's start our session team. So yesterday we had a discussion about Spring Boot, right? I asked everyone to download STS. Have you downloaded the STS? Let's wait for a couple of minutes, team. Let's others join. Fine. Let me share my screen, team. So, what I told you yesterday, I asked everyone to download STS, right? Just go to Google. Have you downloaded STS, everyone? Have you downloaded STS? Yeah, good evening, ma. Downloaded, right? Then I have shown you a basic application how we are going to work. On top of it, I'll show you how we are going to work with APIs. So everybody, can you tell me how to create a Spring Boot application? Today you need to create some Spring Boot applications and you need to work on some APIs. So can you create a Spring Boot application? How? Yes, new project. How to create a new project? Just go to Google, create Spring Boot project. Everybody go to the Spring Initializer. Simultaneously, you need to create with me. And if you are facing any issues, just let me know. Yes, you need to use Spring Initializer. Don't use a STS Spring Starter project. Use Spring Initializer. Creating a project. Everybody, please create a project and let me know if you are facing any issues. I'll show you on top of it how we are going to create APIs. So, and have you imported to STS? Fine. Many of the So have you imported the application to STS? You need to import as a Maven project. Have you done the same? com.madhu. For example, my project name is demo1. Okay, my package name should be com.madhu only. Here we need to add the dependencies. So what is the use of adding the dependencies here? We no need to add the jar files. That is what the advantage. Are you getting my point, team? Okay, here we need to add the dependencies. Spring Boot DevTools. Can anyone tell me what is the advantage of Spring Boot DevTools? So what is the use of, can anyone tell me? And one more dependency what we need to add here. Spring Boot DevTools is for the purpose of automatic deployment. No, it is not for the purpose of boilerplate code. I told you, right, if you do any modifications, we no need to restart the server. Automatic changes will be deployed. For that purpose, we used to work with that. You understood, right? Why we have added this Spring Boot DevTools. Second thing is Spring Web. For now, I want only these two things. Generate. Fine. See here, project has been downloaded. Just go to downloads. See here, just go to downloads. This one. First, we need to extract here. Then the folder need to be imported. See here, I have extracted. Few people are importing directly zip file. Do not do that. Are you getting my point, team? After extracting, we need to import the project to your STS. Okay. Right click. Any questions, team? Can you please share the Spring jar files here? So do you want to work with Spring Framework or Spring Boot? To work with Spring Boot, we don't need to add any jar files. We are adding the dependencies. For the practice of Spring, if you're asking, then I'll be sharing it. Where you are having doubt exactly? Yes, sir, I need for practicing Spring. Sure. Before closing the session, just make me remember. I'll be sharing the jar files. Okay. I think we have given the jar files in the WhatsApp channel as well. I think there is a channel, HTTP channel. Can you please check there? Gayatri, what is your doubt exactly? After adding the dependencies. See, after adding the dependencies, what I did is, see, I have added only two dependencies. I have added only two dependencies. Just click on enter. I mean this one, generate control plus enter. Okay. So there is a zip file. You need to extract it. I mean, you need to unzip it. Yeah, already someone has shared this. Narsimha has shared the jar file. Dhanush, can you please check? He already imported. Just download it. After adding the down dependencies, we need to click on this generate. Control plus enter. Okay. So it is a zip file, right? You need to extract it. I mean, you need to unzip it. Let me know once if you have extracted everyone. I'll show you now how you are going to import the project to your STS. So error is project is already imported into workspace. Then so while import, I think already with the same name, you may have a project in your workspace. While downloading a project, while creating a project, can you give some other name? Can you give some other name? Now can I show you how we are going to import the project to your Eclipse? Sorry, STS. My STS is especially designed for the purpose of Spring Boot applications. STS is designed especially for the purpose of Spring Boot applications. Got my point? Now see here what I'm doing. I'm showing you. Everybody see here. File, import existing Maven projects. Click on browse. Go to downloads. This is the project I have created, right? Select the project. Click on select folder. Click on finish. We import a project. Have you imported the project, everyone? Everybody imported? Now what you need to understand is after importing the project, any issues you are facing, how to open the package explorer. If you are not able to see the package explorer, you can do one thing: window, show view, package explorer. Yeah. So everybody imported. Shall we go for the next step now? Yeah, what I'm asking is, have you imported the application? The next step is you need to run as Java application. See here, right click, right click, run as. We have two options, ma. You can use Spring Boot application or run as Java application. Give the starting class name. Demo one application you will be having, it contains main method. This one you need to give. Our application is going to be started. Now see here, first thing, by default we are having Java 17, right? But in our laptop, for example, in my laptop I have only 1.8. So we need to change this. In pom.xml file, you will be having all the dependencies. In pom.xml file, you will be having all the dependencies. First thing, what we need to do. Here we have 17, right? We need to use as 1.8. Okay. First, Now right click on your once if you do any modifications, if you do any modifications in form.xml file, right click Maven, update project, click on OK. Sir, error while running the server. What is error you are getting? Can you share the lines? So what you are getting? Let me check your error. No resource found exception. I need to see the code. Basically, maybe package name. You're not able to give the proper package name and all those things. Okay. Now see here it is moved from 1.8. When I run my application, right click, run as Java application. See here. So can anyone tell me how to resolve this issue? Yesterday already we discussed the same. Relaunch the application, or we can change the port number. So yes, good. Where we need to change the port number? Can anyone tell me? Where we need to? What about others? Everybody should respond. Only one or two people are responding. What about others? Exactly. In SRC main resources, you will be having application.properties file, right? There we need to change the port number. Here we need to change the port number. Here, in the same example, I'll be showing you APIs also how you are going to work. Server.port is equal to 8085. Okay. Now, if you see this, basically we are having two ways to change the application. One is by using application.properties file. Second thing is you can create a .java file to change the port number. But instead of changing the .java file, instead of creating a new Java file, simply we can do the changes in application.properties file. That is the easy one, right? Right click, run as, oh, sorry. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, see here it is running again. Previously, why we got that issue? Can anyone tell me why we got that issue? Already that application is running on somewhere. That is the reason we got that issue. Remote provides auto return. Yeah. Now see here. Now I'll show you how we are going to work with APIs. Okay, na? So by default, our package name is this one, right? This is the common one. We have defined a form.xml file also. If you see here, you have two things: group ID and artifact ID. Okay, we have two things: group ID and artifact ID. Group ID is nothing but your package name. Artifact ID is nothing but your project name. Now let me create my own classes. I want to create my own classes and I want to show you. Exactly. If you do any modifications, we no need to restart the server. Simply refresh the page. That is why, because we have added Spring Boot Dev toolset. That is what the advantage. Fine. Now can we go? Can we work with APIs, ma? Any questions till now? How many of you have working? How many of you got the outputs? Can we work with APIs now? Respond. Here we don't have any output. The reason is just here when we run our application, just we can see that our application is running on 8085 port number. That's it. Nothing more. Okay, fine. They're asking for 2 minutes. I'll be giving 2 minutes time. In the meanwhile, just go through it. Now I'll show you how we are going to work with APIs. On top of it, I'll show you how we are going to connect to database by using Spring Boot Data JPA. Can I continue, team, now? Fine. Now see here, I'm going to create a new package. Right click on here, right click new package. Controllers. See here. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to create some APIs. Now see here. Right click new class test controller. Okay, here I'm defining our class as a REST controller. Okay, like this we are going to define. Here public string, for example, index. Some method I'm taking here. It should read a string type of data, right? See here, Spring Boot application development. Okay, here I'm going to define at the rate request mapping of slash index. Okay. Now see here, changes are already deployed. Again, we will run the application on server. Okay. Now, see here, our port number is 8085, right? Localhost colon 8085/index. Like this, we are going to work with APIs. It call index page and show the output. No. It won't call. Just we are giving the, that's a just a URL pattern. We are giving the API name. That's it. Okay. Similarly, we can create any number of methods. Okay, what you people need to do is now create different methods and try the APIs and let me know if you are facing any issues. Simultaneously, you need to work with me. Index 1, index 2, method names also. Now let me give the different APIs for these things. Index 1, index 2. Here. Java. Java full stack. Like this we are going to work. Okay. Just work on these things.